You're getting kind of plump. Yeah. You got some bump in the trunk.
I wish we had like a kitchen scale or like a layer, a scale.
Balance.
Or like, you know what you step on to see your weight? I wish I had one of those so I could see how heavy she actually is and to see if or not. Because I don't remember.
You think she's bigger than normal?
I don't know. To me, she looks normal because I know she's always been like her breed is always bigger than what Winnie is.
I think she's normal.
She's just got hips like Shakira.
Remember when they used to hide under my beard when I had a big beard?
I don't think she's big enough, small enough to do that anymore.
No.
Ryan Horsey! Get it out!
What are you doing to your son?
Oh my God. He used to do this to me all the time.
Yeah, he did when he was 5. That poor kid. Take it easy on him. This is the abuse. I could help. We could help. I don't want to either.
Oh my God.
Kind of has it coming.
I'm gonna light his eyes.
Poor kid.
Ooh, a spade for good luck.
Come on, Hope. Go. All right, you guys be good. I'll talk to you later, okay? Have fun with Grandpa. Going shed hunting, right? Okay. All right, love you.
Did you say bye to Jax?
Yeah, I did. I said bye to Jax earlier. I can say bye to him again. Love you, Jackie boy. I see you later, okay? All right, love you, bud. Well, we came close. Still under $1,000. Well, we're keeping it under $1,000 still. I was a little worried. We came in here on E, or we had over E, in between E and 3.25, and I kind of thought for sure we were going to end up dumping $1,000 into it on this one, but we didn't. How are you great and amazing, beautiful, awesome people doing on this beautiful day? It is 60 degrees out. It is 60 degrees out. Right now we just got done filling up in Sloan, Iowa. We're going to run up to the city. We're going to grab our trailer. And then we are going to Huron, South Dakota. I don't think we've been to South Dakota before, have we? Since I've done YouTube? Not that I can remember. But yeah, we're going to run up to Huron, South Dakota. Not too far from the city. I think it's like 230, 240 miles. We'll have to check once we get up to the city. And I have no clue what we're hauling or how heavy it is for that matter, but I know I needed fuel, so I just topped it off. So let's just hope it's not too heavy, right? Shiny, hiney. Oh, look at this. Oh, packing plants. I love them. Let's seal it both up. Opie, did you see that? They put a seal on both doors. Yeah, that's for safety. Okay. Good, 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 good. Gotta look professional. We have 40,000 pounds in the box, so we are A-okay with a full tank of fuel, so we're good there. The paperwork says we're going to Canada. The paperwork actually says we're going to Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. We're not going to Canada. We cannot go to Canada. Kurt does not have the proper paperwork to leave this country. Not yet. I do have a passport coming to me, but not for trucking purposes, for school field trip purposes. Canada, I do not know why I have your ham, but I'm going to take it to Huron, South Dakota, then you can come get it from there, I'm assuming. No clue. I don't know, understand any of the paperwork. I know what's in the trailer, what it weighs, and where it goes. Those are the things I need to know. Doesn't he look so concerned back there? He just looked so concerned about what's going on or if we're going to leave the country or whatnot. He could care less. He could seriously care less where we go. As long as he's in the truck, well, as long as he's by my side, he could care less. Holy tomato. You guys catching this wind over the microphone, over the camera? It is insane. I thought it was going to be coming out of the south. It's not. So it's very breezy. We're pulled off right here. I needed to reach back and grab me a couple snacks. And reaching back is not an option when the wind is blowing like this. So we're going to jump back on the interstate and continue on. Wow. Ah, the dreaded kid drop off. At least you can go ahead and assume that's what's going on over there. You know, when parents aren't together and it's a Sunday and you're picking your kid up, you know, the kid drop off. Being a truck driver, a lot of you know what that's like. I know me and Sarah, we came plenty close to things like that plenty of times being in the trucking world. We're at a good place now, but back in the day when everything was just getting started in the trucking world and the stresses were all there and everything, that kid drop off thing, that was a brutal thing that probably could have came to our future in a real big hurry. We're at the Crossroads truck stop just north, well actually we're probably about 30 miles north of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, right off of Interstate 29. We're on Highway 34 and we're going to start heading west now. The good part about, you know what, this wind's blowing pretty good. Let's get back in the truck after I get done running Opie around for a little bit, okay? Yeah, I know. The plan was to get back in the truck at least. We taking refuge behind a building over here in the back parking lot of the truck stop. But as we were getting closer to the truck, Opie decided to go find that mud hole that my truck found. And his paws, get out of there! His paws are covered in mud right now. The good thing about this run we're going to take, Howard, South Dakota. It's a town we're going to go through on our way to Huron. Well, a buddy of mine lives there. Well, actually, you guys have met that buddy. The guy that owns my beloved Lantern Inn out in Hill City, South Dakota. It's just weird because I just got a call from him 2 weeks ago that he was selling the Lantern Inn and they were going to move back home. And I was telling him, yeah, you're a lot closer to home now. We can actually get together a little bit more often. And then I took this load to Huron, looked where Huron was, and I'm like, hey, look at that. I'm going to be going through Howard. So we're about 40 miles from there. So we're going to get there, and then we're going to spend the night hanging out with him and hanging out with his family. And then tomorrow morning, deliver our load into Huron. I'm just sitting here looking at my truck, and I'm just wondering if I bent my bumper when I went down into that mud hole. You guys see that white buffalo or white bison at that car lot back there? I want one of those. I'm gonna put it right in my front yard. It's a huge white bison. That'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. 100% sure that would be awesome. Madison. Oh yeah, Madison. Madison, South Dakota. That's where we're at right now. You gonna let them know you were here? Huh? You can say, Howard, I've been to your town. And God, you're silly. I know. Remember? I'm a dork. Yeah. Welcome to Howard, South Dakota. You know it's a town that you can really learn to love just by the simple fact, when I got into town, Drew told me that his station that he has, where we're at right now, and he said, just park anywhere on the south side of the station, we'll be all right. So when I got in here, I thought I was going to be able to swing around the station, which I think I can now that I look at it more. But I didn't think I was going to be able to. So in a hustle, I turned to the right and went into an elevator. I was watching for power lines, don't worry. Went into a corn elevator and spun around and came back over here. And a pickup pulled up next to me. He asked me, hey, where are you looking for, man? I can help you out. And I told him I'm actually looking for here. You know, I know the owner of the place. And he rattled off his name. He rattled off. I'm like, yep, that's who I'm looking for. He goes, yep, you're in the right place then. He'll be your best friend forever once you feed him treats. That's the way he rolls. He tried taking your hand with it too, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Got any more in there?
You're not too mad at me, are you? Are you? You're not too mad? Okay. Had to leave him in the truck. I left him in the truck. We just ran down here to the golf course. It's the only restaurant in town. I am loving Howard. Howard, South Dakota is just an awesome little town. It is full of character. Population is around 800 people. Back where I'm from in Mapleton is sitting right at 1,200. So they're about the same size. I love their main street here in town. And I had me a great Philly cheesesteak. And it was awesome. Just flat out awesome seeing Drew and the family. That was really nice. I hadn't seen them since last summer. I loved it. Well, I did figure out the Canada thing. What's going on is Canada's buying their ham down in the city where I picked it up, bringing it up here to Huron, to where they're going to process it, make it into what they want, and then a Canadian truck will come down, grab it, and take it up into Canada. So it was almost a Canada load for us. No, it wasn't even close. It's just, it's been a while since I've hauled a load that was bound for Canada. You guys stay safe. As always, I'll see you next time.